All right, everybody. It's that time once again. Hey, yo, where'd I go, though? Hold up. I got you real quick. All right, there we are. All right, what's good? What's good? What's good? Cavaliers back in action. Final stretch of games before the All Star break. Only have 2 games. No, 1 game after today against the Sixers. The Cavs are on a nice looking winning streak right now. And probably the best part is if you look up there at the quote tweet thing, that the quote tweet, the highlighted comment, no injuries. Yeah, how about that? None. No injuries. But crazy dog, what about Danny Green? He's not technically hurt. I don't even know if he's with the team right now. I mean, I checked ESPN and it didn't even have us on the thing. I mean, this is the healthiest literally we've been all year since maybe training camp. 14-43 over. They're right down there with the Rockets for the worst team in the league. The Pistons, the Spurs, the Rockets, Pistons, Spurs, Rockets, and those are and the Hornets are probably the 4 worst teams in the league right now. They are well embattled in the Wembanyama sweepstakes. It'll be very interesting to see where Victor Wembanyama ends up. But yeah, let's freaking get this game underway here in about 5 or so minutes. Taking a look at the I'm literally looking at the Spurs schedule. Wow. Um Safe to say they barely have won any games since the new year. 2 games. They've won 2 games since the new year. They've had a 3-game losing streak. Then they snapped that losing streak with a win over Detroit on January 6th. Then they lose 5 straight. Snap that losing streak with a win over Brooklyn 106-98, a game where Keldon Johnson went for 36. And then they're actually mired in a what is this? A 12-game losing streak, pretty much. 12-game losing streak. So let's make it a baker's dozen tonight, guys. Let's make it a baker's dozen tonight, especially considering Spurs are a little beat up, but Keldon Johnson's back, and I've always thought he has like a personal vendetta against us ever since we passed him up for Dylan Windler. I'll never get over that. We should have had him instead of Dylan, but we actually were supposed to draft him, but then, our lovely GM decided, hey, let's switch it up and let's go pick Dylan Windler, who's only played in like 80 games in his career, barely, and he's only played in like 1 game technically. Like he's been active recently, like 1 game recently. Anyways, it's minus 1400 for us. They for the Spurs it is a plus 800 money line. And the over under is 225.5. Is they traded Pirtle. He's now a Raptor again. And Keldon Johnson's been that guy for them, essentially. So with that being said, let's get the starting 5. It's the usual starting 5. Let me just say that. It's Garland, Mitchell, Okoro, Mobley, and Allen. For anyone wondering, where is Danny Green? I don't even know if he's at the arena. I mean, we technically signed him, 2 days ago? So he could be there. But it's hard to say. It's hard to say. All right, so there's the starting 5. They're going through the 5 in the game right now. What's up, Rays? Says, let's get the stream cooking. I just made some spicy quesadillas. Ooh, that sounds good. And then a blowout win for sure. I'm not going to count my chickens or anything. I just want a good win. I don't care if it's a blowout or if it's by 1 point. I want to win. Damn it. Gets me a damn win, please. Win the game for me, please. All right, so let's get the scoreboard up. Okay, let me know how the stream's going, guys. Of course, this is the second and final matchup between the two. Cavs are still in fourth, one game behind Philly, and they're well 2.5 ahead of the Nets, and they're what 4 games now ahead of the Heat. So we've built a little bit of distance between us and Miami. And then you have the Spurs, who are, of course, like I said, in the Wembanyama sweepstakes. Their starting five is former Buckeye Malachi Branham, Keldon Johnson, another former Buckeye KBD, Keita Bates-Diop, Jeremy Sohan, and Zach Collins. Why do good girls like bad guys? Have you seen the meme? No, actually, probably haven't. If you showed me it, I might have recognized it. But so Cavs are in their, I believe, their wine jerseys. The Spurs are in their home whites. Yeah, looks like the Cavs. Yep, the Cavs are in their wine jerseys. To keep an eye out on the bench to see if Danny Green's there. What's up, Daniel? And there's Jared Allen, of course, with his usual shenanigans. I do not see Danny Green on the bench, so he might not be there yet. I'm not sure. So, yeah, I don't see him. So he must not be there yet. It's the guy wearing a Spider-Man suit, and people called him. I don't think I've seen that one, but I get it. Meters, miles. I get it. But yeah, we are ready for tip-off. As center court for tip, there's Darius Garland. He's going to be putting his hair up in that little ponytail thing up front. Not rocking that little ponytail thing yet. I wonder if he'll do that when he has a chance. Ooh, nice pass out to Okoro. Here's Donovan Mitchell. He'll drive inside over to Mobley with the dunk. 11:35 to go. Cavs strike first. Here's Collins for three is good. 11:23 to go and counting. 3-2 Spurs. Cavs lost to the Spurs in San Antonio. And then the ball gets knocked out of bounds. Still with the Cavs. Jeremy Sohan. People say he's like a Walmart Pippen Rodman. 27 seasons for Popovich. 33-18 all time against the Cavs. Floater good by Mobley. That's crazy though. So here's, I think this is Branham bringing it up. Here's Sohan. Drives, reverse, misses completely. Take him. Oh, you gotta, come on, lob it. Oh, I was gonna say lob it. Or just go coast to coast. That's fine too. That's fine too. Do your thing, Evan. Don't listen to me. I'm just a fan. Here's Bates-Diop to Collins. Collins trying to get it to Johnson here. Johnson against Okoro. Drives, pull up two. Short, no good. Rustled away. It'll be saved by the Cavs somehow. Okay, good. Here comes Mitchell. He'll bring it up. Spider, guarded by Branham. Gives it off to Mobley. Mobley against. Oh, he lost the ball. Out of bounds. Spurs have it, I guess. Okay. Oh. I would say Mobley is so good at going coast to coast. Garland getting feisty with Branham. Trying to maybe force a turnover. Here's Collins against Allen. Sohan, former Baylor Bear. Pull up two is short. Taken by Okoro. Here comes Mitchell. Mitchell drives, goes up, avoids the swatting, gets the bucket. Timeout Spurs, just like that. 8-3 Cavs to start. Let's go. Do a quick check out my stream here. Make sure we're cooking over there. There we go. Ants keep coming up from my floorboards. I don't know what to do. Ant spray would probably help. Ant traps. Maybe I don't know what you could do there. Maybe yeah, ant traps, ant spray. Um, That's really all I got for you. Unless you want to adopt an anteater. But yeah, this is one of the final games before the I want to say trade deadline. No, that was already passed. One of the final games before the All-Star break. I believe we have one more game on Wednesday on ESPN, 7:30 against the Sixers. That'll be a good game. That'll be fantastic. Maybe that could be Danny Green's first game with the Cavs, technically. Because by that time it'd be what now, 4 days since he came to the Cavs. I don't currently see him on the bench, so I don't know where. I don't know if he's like just not there yet or what. They're everywhere. The only place that probably doesn't have ants is Antarctica, unless they have like some sort of like advanced like fuzzy ant that is immune to the cold. Just imagine a bunch of like little ants in fur coats. But yeah, Cavs off to a really good start so far. Okay, let me get the scoreboard back up. All right, there we go. 8-3 Cavs. Good start so far. Got a long way to go though. Oh yeah, Chetty Osman a couple nights, like what, about a week or so ago, going nuclear. Went like 7 of 7 from three. No, that was not even a week ago. That was like 2 weeks ago against the Clippers. That was during the playoffs because I didn't stream that game. That was like what, 3 weeks ago, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken. But there's JB Bickerstaff. What's up, Asia? Garland's all up in Branham's business, making him uneasy, trying to knock that ball out and just really mess with them a little bit. I don't even think he was really trying to go for a steal. He was just messing with him. Sohan all up against Allen. So Sohan will inbound. No changes to either team right now in the lineups. Here's Sohan trying to get it to Branham. He'll get it off instead to Bates Diop against Mitchell. KBD over to Collins. Collins backs down, spins, goes up, comes up empty. Mobley gives it off to Mitchell. Little fake spin. Here comes Mitchell running up against Sohan. Drives over to Allen. Been good. A foul. I didn't even know there was a foul in there. I don't think he knew either. Know that there was a foul. He goes running up the floor like, yo, buddy, there's a foul. I was like, oh, what? That was the funny thing because he didn't know there was a foul called. As did I. I didn't know there was a foul. Garland actually had to go up and say, yo, there's a foul. I said, what? Oh, okay, cool. Free throw is up and good. He's like, you got foul. I was like, oh, I did? Damn. Can't really hear that whistle too well. Can only imagine how they're feeling right now. But here's Johnson. Johnson drives in against Allen. Turns around and, yeah, he got Allen all off balance. He couldn't do anything about that. He got him all off balance and everything. Here comes Garland. Over for Okoro. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell fires for three. That's too strong. That thing didn't have much of an arc to it either. Collins will take it up. Collins getting harassed by Allen. Gets it off to Johnson. Johnson over for Branham. Branham drives, floater. Good. 19 and counting. 5 of 6 from the field. They're 3 of 7. Here's Mitchell. Inside. Mobley goes up, misses. Oh, he's fouled. So, hey, there you go. Another foul. I have to like watch the ref to see if they put up a fist or something because I cannot hear that whistle. I mean, my volume's already down a little lower because I don't want to get, secondhand copyright from not showing it, but from like the sound. I don't think it matters if you can hear it. It's about if they're showing the actual game as the first free throw is good. And still no changes in the lineups. But there's the injury report for the Spurs. Langford, Jones, McDermott, and Vassell all out. Free throws are good. Wait, Dylan Windler's not injured. Hold up. Is this a dream? No, he's still there. We had an open roster spot. 13-7 Cavs. Kicks it out. Branham. Oh, he lost it. Out of bounds. No, we had an open roster spot. It's when we signed him, I would have talked about us getting rid of somebody. 10 points in the paint for the Cavs. Here's Garland. Screen from Okoro. Garland works against Johnson. Up and off the glass. Missed it. Allen puts it back and corrects the problem. 15-7 Cavs. Johnson goes up. No. Brought in by Mobley. They're pushing pushing it. Ah. Oh. I don't think Mitchell was really going that way, though. 3 ball. But Allen's there, and he puts it up, and he's fouled. He was like, ugh. I thought that was going, and that was halfway down. How could you do this to us, man? Ball was halfway down. And Allen getting nasty in the paint tonight. Oh, yeah. I mean, he should. He's facing Zach Collins. Like, come on. You should own him tonight. Free throws again for Jared Allen. It's up and good. He's been owning the paint tonight so far. As Devontae Graham will check in for the Spurs. First substitution of the night for either team. Graham acquired in the Josh Richardson trade at the deadline. Free throw number 2 is up and good. Graham went off for 31, I think, in his debut. So he's definitely one of those guys. For sure. Cavs up 10, 7 minutes to go here in the first. Almost stolen. Ball just ran away and then stolen again, but it was over and back anyway, so it would have been Cavs ball regardless. Yeah, it was Cavs ball regardless because it went over and back. Yeah, it went over the backcourt line. 6:55 to go. Here's Garland, who actually almost had a steal. Oh, I'm sorry, it was Mitchell who almost had the steal. Garland against Branham. Garland drives. Over to Allen, lost it for a sec. Backs down. Goes up and just owns Zach Collins. 19-7 Cavs. 6:34 to go. 19-7. Here's Graham. Over to Branham. Inside for Collins. Collins' jumper's good. 6:18 to go. Up by 10. Here's Mobley. Over to Mitchell. Mitchell dancing around. Over to Mobley. Corner. Okoro for a 3. It's good. Yes. Remember, the first one he shot rimmed out on him. That one did not rim out. 5:18 to go. Or no, 5:57 to go. Graham. Bates Diop. Drives. Goes up and good for 2. Mitchell going to take it up. Cavs 8 of 11 from the field. Spurs 5 of 10. Mitchell against Graham. And we have a whistle. Offensive foul on Garland. What did he do? They're not going to show what he did. When they don't do that. Or, yeah, his shot has looked better and better, especially ever since the new year. And we have a substitution, or substitutions, for the Cavs. It's Dean Wade and Karis LeVert checking in. And Isaiah Roby checks in for the Spurs. So Mobley getting a breather for the Cavs. Okoro, Allen, Mitchell, Wade, and LeVert. Spurs have Collins, Johnson, Roby, Graham, and oh yeah, Blake Wesley has checked in too. Here's Graham. Drives in on Allen. Backs out. Fires for the 3. Rims out. Batted back to Johnson. Self gets blocked, but there's a foul. I thought that was a clean block, man. Not gonna lie, but okay. Might have touched fingers a little bit. Touch fingers. Hold hands. My dude was trying to boom one down though, low key. Yeah, just a little bit of. He lost the ball himself, so okay. Mm-hmm. How about those Chiefs, right? Free throw is no good. First one's no good anyway. One more coming up for Keldon Johnson. Should have been a Cav. Second free throw is up and good. 10-point lead for the Cavs. There's Greg Popovich. He's been there forever. He's been there since the Admiral played. Here's Levert. Got the fluff going tonight. I like that against Graham. Drives. Allen. Corner. Okoro thought about pulling up. Drives baseline. Kicks it out. Oh, luckily Mitchell was there. 2 on the shot clock. Pull up 2 is good. Man, nice pass too. 4:47 to go. Here's Wesley. Collins. Oh, stolen by Levert. Up ahead. Okoro. Levert. Mitchell. Open for 3. It's good. Yeah. And there's Kevin Love. Not doesn't have no minutes, but still gonna have fun. Still gonna have fun. He has to know that if anything happens, he's there. 3 ball is good the other way. Yeah, it's gonna be like Keldon Johnson for the Spurs team. If he gets hurt in any way, they're gonna fall even worse. 4 minutes to go approaching. Up by 12. Here's Mitchell. He'll fire again for 3. Oh, that's way too strong. But Allen is there. Cleans up the mess. Rims out again. That ball just did not get back to him. Kicks it out. 3 ball Wesley. Way off. My God, that's an ugly shot. Here comes Levert. He's pushing it. Levert. Roby against Levert. Inside. Oh, stolen. That was a tricky pass. Don't know why you make that pass there with a guy all over him. Here's Wade against Johnson. Graham 3. Short. Taken by Wade. He'll give it to Mitchell. Mitchell going to take it up himself. And then he's fouled. All right. That'll slow it down a little bit. Scoring except Garland like always. To start off, anyway. Yeah, he's focusing heavily on passing. You think adding an extra bit? No, Alex Len, ill. Young wouldn't be bad. Third Young Loki wouldn't be bad. So Ricky Rubio is going to get some minutes now. He's going to enter the game. The Osman is in as well. And it looks like Mitchell will get a breather. Much deserved. He's had a pretty good start. Mobley, Wade, Osman, Rubio, Levert for the Cavs. Here's Osman around a screen against Johnson. Here's Rubio. Ricky. Drives. Out. Osman. Levert. Corner for Wade. Wade drives. Floater is good. Oh, that fadeaway. Ooh. That's a sick fadeaway. Hoo-wee, man. All right. They having a wolf? What the heck? Oh, yeah, they got him biting on that cut. Easy 2 for Johnson. Wade went the wrong way. Left Johnson a hole to go to the rim. Here's Mobley. Evan. Drives on him. Pull up 2. Too strong. Here comes the Spurs the other way. Wesley against Rubio. Inside. Missy is now in the game. Former Sixer. And there's a foul on Wade. Johnson, Roby, Bassey, Graham, and Wesley. Wow, what a fun bunch. What an interesting bunch of characters for the Spurs. Garland is on the bench, getting his usual rest to the end of the first. I haven't seen him, Lamar. I'm pretty sure if he was with the team, they'd probably have him out there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll get him some minutes to get him going. They're not just gonna bring him in the playoffs. But yeah, everyone's scoring except for Garland. That's usually how it goes. Garland usually takes like the first quarter or so to really feel it out, and then he'll get going afterwards. He's more focused on distributing, which I'm not mad at. I would just love to see him start scoring a little bit more. But Cavs called timeout. Score updates so far tonight. 20-19 Philly over Houston in the first. Utah and Indiana, they're in a pretty close one. That game is also in the first, about 2:20 to go. Indiana leads Utah 27-23. And then 30-21, Charlotte over Atlanta, 2:24 to go in the first. It's also important to note that the 4-team trade went through. So Sadiq Bey is now Sadiq Bey is now an Atlanta Hawk. And who else? We have GP2 with the Warriors. James Wiseman's now a Piston. That's going to be weird. And I think Kevin Knox was in that trade too. He ended up Pistons. I don't even know where he ended up. I'm sure we'll see him at some point. And now, in terms of games that are about to start, you have Denver, Miami, Brooklyn, New York. Ooh, that's going to be a good one. By the way, go Knicks. I need them Nets to keep losing. Thank you very much. Same with Miami, too. Orlando faces Chicago at 8 o'clock, as well as New Orleans, OKC. That's kind of funny because they're kind of like brother teams almost. Once upon a time, New Orleans played in OKC for a year while Katrina ravaged Louisiana that one year. Remember that? Oh, the OKC Hornets for a short time. Minnesota, Dallas face off at 8:30. And then at 10, you have Washington and Golden State and the Lakers and Portland. Still no LeBron James, by the way, if you were wondering. LeBron is still not playing. It's like he hasn't played since he broke the record. Just kind of funny. And giving Windler 20 games before he's injured again. If he even sees the floor. What's up, DJ? Says, go Cavs. Ricky Rubio talking about the 6-game win streak. Yeah, it's been fun. Free throw number 1 is good for Keldon Johnson. As, no other changes. Trent Mobley will get a breather here soon. They're going to bring an Allen for him, I'm guessing. Free throw number 2 is good. Wade will give it off to Rubio, who will bring it up. Yeah, Sohan's at the scorer's table, ready to come in. Rubio, around a screen. Here's Wade. They leave him wide open, and he almost banged it, but rattled off the rim. It's a look, though. Might have been too good of a look. Almost a steal. Be careful with LeVert there. He'll steal it. Especially with Rubio lurking, too. Almost another one. Oh, there. Floater, awkward, up, no good. Fumbled it. Bassie almost went out of bounds. Inadvertently. Sit up, and that's an air ball. And that's a 24-second violation. Are the Cavs seats yellow? Oh, the image? That was from a playoff series. Yeah. If you notice, it says all in 216. The 2016 playoff series against the Hawks. That was a fun series. But here's Rubio. Rubio drives in against Graham. Pull up 2 is gone. Need more of that, Ricky. Don't be chucking threes. Just be doing that stuff. Sohan goes baseline over. Lost the ball. Mobley picked his pocket up ahead for Wade. Here's Wade. Over to Rubio. Rubio. He'll drive. Stops. Over to Wade. Tipped. But it went out of bounds. Last touch by Graham. Cavs retain. 31-19, 1:10 to go here in the first. Very impressive start for the Cavs. Here's Osman. He'll fire for 3. He gets it. 34-19 Cavs. Minute to go here in the first. Almost stolen again. 3 ball is off. No good. Cavs will take it up. Here comes Osman. Pushing. Gives it off to Rubio. Thought about pulling up. Almost stolen. Here's Rubio. Gets fouled. Mobley gets fouled. blocking foul, I believe, or something on Charles Bassey. So I believe that'll be 2 shots now for Evan, because bonus. Bonus situation! Shooting 2! Ah. First free throw is up and no good. Diakite? He's a two-way. Yeah, we have Diakite. He's a two-way player. Same with Isaiah Mobley, who's been balling in the G League, by the way. Free throw number 2 is no good. Wow, Ev. Great free throws, but bad luck there. Here's Wesley against Osman. Chetty against Wesley. Gives it off. Bassey. Graham around a screen. Inside. He lost it. Didn't want to touch it for some reason. And Wade's like, I'll take it then. 20 seconds to go. Cavs can go for the final shot. So here's Rubio trying to just get a swipe foul like Chris Paul. Classic. 10 seconds to go. Ricky drives. Goes up. Oh, he missed it. Putback is no good. Had like 4 putbacks. And it all ends 34-19 after 1. Crazy long. It feels like you're at the game. Yeah. Except I'm like 7 years late because there's yellow seats, but nobody's here. And also, the name of the arena changed too. Now we're not facing the Hawks, but yeah, I like this image. Sometimes I might reuse an image, but other times I try to find like a new image at times. Sometimes I might even go retro. Use like an old image from like the early days, like the 2000s, when LeBron was first here. This arena has changed a lot since those days. I think Danny's probably going. We might see Danny on Wednesday. That's my guess. Best part is he'll have the entire All-Star break to further integrate himself into the system. I think we're going to see a little bit of him before the season ends. He might not get a lot of minutes, but he'll get some minutes. Probably like a good 10, maybe around there, depending on the game flow, especially if someone's playing like booty cheeks and they want to bring in a new some fresh legs out there. I would especially love to see him out there like on a back-to-back. Fresh legs. Hasn't played much. Only 3 games this year, coming off an ACL. Kind of crazy how we have 2 guys coming back from ACL injuries. First quarter effort's been great. Granted, we're going up against a lot of like G League guys or bench guys, pretty much. It's practically been Keldon Johnson and nobody else for the Spurs at this point, with like an occasional appearance from like Zach Collins or something. Just gotta hold it down until the starters come back out there and we can continue doing what we do best, right? But yeah, Keldon Johnson has 10 of the 19 points for the Spurs thus far. Dean Wade has 3 rebounds. Evan Mobley has 3 rebounds. I feel like freaking Jared Allen has like 5 already. But yeah, I mean, if you're a Spurs fan, I know there's some out there like my guy, the Sports Report, TSR. He's a pretty good guy. Does videos and streams for the Spurs. I'm pretty sure he's just like, can we get Wembanyama already? But unfortunately, you still got like 20 games to go. Trust me, I know how that feels. Knowing your team's already out of it, you're just waiting for the lottery to get here. But anyways, we're back to action. Sohan, Bates Diop, Branham, Bassey, and Graham on the floor for the Spurs. Mobley, Garland, Osman, Rubio, LeVert for the Cavs. Sohan, Graham, sidestep, 3-ball, Branham, short, taken by Osman. He'll settle it down, slow it down a little bit, let the guys get up there. Here's Mobley to LeVert. LeVert drives. Mobley fumbled it. Trying to fade away. Oh, that was a little low on the arc, buddy. Graham racing up the floor, up and good for 2. Oh, they're going to wave it off because there was a basket interference. Yeah, one of their own guys touched it before it went in. So that's basket interference, my friend. Yeah, right there. Yeah. What is it, Branham or Bassey? tipped it in when it was already going in. So that's basket interference, no basket. 34-19 still. Oh, he must. Come on, man. What are you doing, Ev? Don't be careless with the ball. Oh, Ev. He can be such a klutz sometimes. Sohan backing down. It was stolen by Garland. And a foul. Foul on Rubio. Garland was well on his way to getting an easy basket, but Rubio must have touched him like a little. Let's see. Right there. Yeah, he must have grabbed arm or something. Yeah, right there. Yeah, he touched his side before he went after the ball. I've seen cleaner steals too. Here's Branham. Pull up for two. No good again. Batted around. Saved by Bassie. Here's Graham. Kicks it out. Here's Bates Diop against Osman. Gets beat by Mobley. My God. And then stolen back by Graham. Just a careless pass. Wide open. Branham for three is good. These careless passes, man. What are we doing? Got to throw it in front of your guy. Don't throw it behind him. That's what happens. Wow. And then there's a foul. Rubio gets fouled. You just cannot get careless. So 2 foul shots coming for Ricky. Good to have Ricky back, though. So good to see him back on the court. He was out until January-ish with an ACL injury since last November, I believe it was. Right around that time. Like December around there. And when we went into New Orleans, tore his ACL. Next night, we traded for Rajon Rondo. First free throw is good for Ricky. Here's the second. It's up and good. So here comes Graham. He'll take it up the floor. Former Pelican, former Hornet as well. Graham. Inside. Reverse is good for Branham. 10-11 to go. Here's Levert. Always wild with the ball. Out to Rubio. Garland. Fake. Back. And he airmails it over. Oh, it stays with the Cavs because it was tipped as it went out. I think we could tell it was tipped because it was like a faster pass and it slowed down because it was tipped. So we're going to redo this again. Here's Garland. Garland fires three. Too strong. Taken back by Levert, though. Back to Rubio. Rubio against Graham. Drives. Goes at the rim and gets fouled. Oh, yeah. Look at Ricky putting pressure on the defense. You love to see it. You really love to see it. Out of the stands, David Robinson had signed a 2-month contract with the Spurs and went into the game now. Nah, he's far too old. I don't even know what the Admiral is doing right now, actually. Pretty sure he's still involved doing stuff, but I haven't really heard of what he's doing. If he misses the first free throw, no, it'd be Tim Duncan who'd be coming out of the stands. Free throw number 2 is good. So he splits the pair. Cavs up 13. 9:43 to go here in the first half. Here's Graham against Rubio. Gets it inside. Levert gotta be careful, Karras, against Sohan. Inside. Up and too easy. That was a Barlow. Here's Levert against Sohan. Gives it off to Rubio. Nice passing. And he's fouled again. To the line. Ricky Rubio. Oh, Ricky, I love this. I love this. Fouls on Devontae Graham. His second, I believe, or third. It'll be a second foul. So free throw number 1 for Ricky. Up and good. One more free throw coming up for Ricky. It's up and good. 39-26 Cavs. 9:15 to go. Graham gonna take it up against Ricky. Looks like someone's coming in back in. Oh, that's Keldon Johnson. Gives it off to Branham. Inside for Sohan against Levert. Oh, fade away, good. Garland gonna take it up. Cavs up 11. Garland against Branham. He'll drive. Goes up. Just gets swatted. Oh, man. Hey, JB, can we bring in, like, the studs now? For real? Bates Diop up and good, and it's a 9-point lead. Timeout Cavs. And I expect Spida and them to come back in now, at least. Sometimes JB leaves his guys out for way too long, and we wind up freaking squandering the lead because he just likes to stick to his rotation no matter what. I love to see Ricky about to make the entire Spurs organization foul out. And if he keeps doing that, someone's going to foul out. But, you know, to see him actually able to run like that, coming off an ACL, his legs are still there. Love to see it. Now, when it comes to Danny Green, I hope he can still shoot. Would I take a flyer on Trevor Bauer? No. No, I don't want that nutcase on my team. I don't think Tito would either. I don't know if you guys know this, but Trevor Bauer and Mike Clevenger and Zach Plazak are all friends. And no surprise, they all have the kind of the same personality. In fact, never forget Zach Plazak and Mike Clevenger foolishly decided to do what you're not supposed to do during a global pandemic and go out amongst the town, and they risked the life of Carlos Carrasco, who at the time was on the Cavs, on the Guardians, and he was battling cancer. Yeah, I don't think did he pitch during that? No, but at the time, I think he was just about to start the fight against it, and those two bozos decided to go out and have a little fun on the town, and as punishment, the Guardians sent them home via rental car. That's tough. That was I think, right after the Marlins and the Cardinals both had huge, like, spikes in cases. I remember when that happened. Yeah, those two teams had, like, massive cases amounts. It was crazy at that time. What a time. David Robinson established Admiral Capital and an incredibly successful private equity under his name. Wow. The more you know. So Jared Allen is back in there with Mitchell and Okoro. So it'll be Mobley, Garland, Osman. Okay, no, they got to change it because Mitchell's back in. So Mitchell's going to get cooking for Garland here. Wow, 20 points per game in February. You love to see it. So it'll be Okoro, Allen, Mitchell, Rubio, Levert for the Cavs. Spurs will have Sohan, Bates Diop, Johnson, Branham, and Barlow. So 39-30 Cavs lead, 8:23 to go here in the half. Rubio, corner, Okoro. Here's Levert, open three is no good. I thought Okoro was going to save it, but of course not. He was close, though. Corner. Here's Johnson against Levert. Inside. Goes up. No good. Rebound, guys. Come on. They're fussling over there down there. Come on, ref. Call a jump ball already. Sheesh. Lewis is not going to let it go. Ref was kind of grandstanding there. He was trying to see if there was a fight was going to happen. Keep that going long enough, I'm sure a fight would have happened. Someone would have accidentally thrown an elbow and someone would have taken offense to it. Oh, yeah. So 7:51 to go. Allen against Barlow. And it's easily won by the Cavs. Saved it. Ooh, nice save by Okoro. Keeping it from going out of bounds. Here's Mitchell. Drives. Goes up. And good for 2 for Donovan Mitchell, kind of looking like foul. No foul. Okay, 7:31 to go. 41-30. Sohan by Allen, knocked out by Levert. Bates Diop. Diop goes up, no good. Taken by Allen. And now here comes Rubio. Gives it off to Okoro. Out for Mitchell. Mitchell going to set up everything against Bates Diop. Step back. Fires for 3. It's good. Oh, God. He gets that thing going. That little step back and then, gee. That shot is damn near automatic. 12 for Mitchell so far. Ball's out. And, oh, he couldn't get there. He had streaking. Oh, Ricky. If the court was just a little wider, he probably could have caught that. He was full sprint too. Oh, he tried to like bat it, but he just couldn't get enough fingertip on it to bat it and put it in bounds. He's close though. Just got not enough fingertip on that ball to where he could like bat it back in bounds. 6:45 to go. Here's Johnson. Around a screen. Drives up. Fouled. Foul is on Luby. It's on Levert. Karis Levert. I was gonna say, man, like Karis, you gotta ball out now, buddy, because the Cavs willingly didn't make any trades because they believed in you. That goes for all of our other wings too. They didn't make any trades because they believe in you, and the fact that they didn't really have a lot to give. Free throw is no good. But Zach Collins is out there with Bates, Diop, Johnson, Branham, and Barlow for the Spurs. Robinson, who knows enough really savvy investors. Karis Levert. Yeah. So 40, I think you made the second one. 44-31 Cavs. Here's Rubio off to Mitchell. Mitchell around a screen. Nice no look pass to Levert in the corner. Tightrope over to Allen. Puts it up and he's no foul. Got his own rebound. Out to Rubio. 4-3 is no good. I saw that. He wasn't making that one. Looked a little off to the right a little bit there, buddy. Your thing is coasting a little bit. You gotta. Oh, it's almost a steal by Rubio there, though. I'd prefer if Rubio could just not. Oh, a steal by Rubio again. Up ahead. Here's Levert. Levert inside Allen. Reverse. Awkward shot, but it goes in. Up 15. 5:51 to go. Here's Johnson over to Collins against Allen. Goes up and he beats Allen straight up for the 2. Allen got caught sleepy a little bit there. It looks like Mobley will be set to come in next dead ball. As I think that's Graham coming in with him. Mitchell navigates in. Out corner. 3. Ball is no good. A friend on Twitter bet that Okoro would make 2 threes amongst this parlay. Inside, Bates Diop for 2. 11-point lead, 5-12 and counting. Cavs just got to settle down here. Don't panic or anything. Mitchell, he'll fire for 3. That's no good. Oh, where the heck is Allen at? Why isn't he in the paint there, man? Where you at, buddy? Oh, there you are. Come on, man. You got to get in the paint. I mean, he's probably so sure that he's going to make it. He's like, do I really need to be in the paint? Collins out for Branham. Lost the ball. It's going to be given to Mitchell. Lob it. Still dunk by Mitchell. But it was a sexy dunk regardless. Timeout, Spurs. Cavs up 48-35. 10 turnovers. I wanted to see him lob it. You know what Collins could do is watch. Mitchell has 14. Allen has 11 and 6. We truly love to see it. Allen's probably going to have a double-double, I'm sure. The way things are going right now. Allen and Mobley are probably going to have double-doubles, I'm sure. And Mitchell, see if he gets a double-double, but I don't know about that. Man. I love this Cavs team right now. I really do. Yeah, don't have to be savvy. As much money as they make, can burn through half of it and still have enough to live five lifetimes. Yeah. Cora has been changed. The hairstyle, maybe the cut is key. The thing with Karis is, I don't think it matters what hairstyle he has. But I've noticed Fluffy Levert, when he has the fluff, when it's not braided, he's a he can be a low key demigod. I mean, when he had the fluff against Boston, that's when he dropped 41. Show some real separation. Yep. Cavs are just gonna have if the Cavs really enforce their will on the Spurs, it's a wrap. This Cavs team is just so damn good, and it's like people just don't seem to get it. You know, when they think of the Cavs, they think of the dumpster fires that we've had in the past. This is what happens. What's up, Green Eggs? This is what happens when you tank correctly, pretty much. You know, we went out. Yeah, we sucked for what, 4 years? Okay. You know, we had Sexton, who was all right. Unfortunately, he got hurt last year. We got Garland. We got Okoro, who's been solid this year, especially since the calendar flipped to 2023. We got Mobley, who's a stud. And then what we did was we utilized our picks to acquire guys like Jared Allen. And of course, Donovan Mitchell. Oh, and we also drafted Ochai Abaji, which became a part of that trade too. I still kick myself to this day knowing that I couldn't go live when that trade happened. Why couldn't you go live? My internet was out because something with a wire outside happened and I couldn't go live for it. That sucked. It killed me, man. I saw that trade happen. I was like, no way. Against which team did Greg Popovich record his first NBA win? I'm going to say the Mavs or the Hawks. I want to say the Mavs or the Hawks. Hard to say, though. But here's Zach Collins. Goes up and he's fouled. Caught the Cavs kind of being a little too more up front. They didn't really have bodies back to defend the bucket. Collins caught him kind of slacking. Got fouled. So here we have 2 shots coming up. 2 shots. I believe once upon a time Zach Collins was a Blazer. Never really played because he was always hurt, just like Nurkic. Nah, Lakers suck. Yeah, and it's always something to think about. How the Lakers would be if they never made that Russell Westbrook trade. Free throw number 2 is good because they would have Kuzma and KCP in them right now. I don't know where they would be right now if they didn't make the AD trade because they would have still had probably Lonzo or whatever. But here's Allen, gives it off to Karras, drives, goes up and gets the 2. He kind of got Collins to move up a little bit, just enough to get him to the paint, and gets the 2 off the glass. Here's Wesley against Levert. Bates Diop. Guarded by Mitchell. Gives it to Collins against Allen. Goes up and airballs it completely. Taken away by Mitchell. Hopefully Allen's all right. Oh, yeah, he's good. Looks like he's good anyway. Over to Mobley. Working inside. Floater, he's fouled. Okay, I thought he might have hurt himself. Maybe just a little bit. Because it looked like he bent over. Maybe he was just like, have knowing that he has to run up the floor again. 3:44 to go here in the half. Cavs up 13. At least it happened fast. The LeBron rebuild is officially over. Yeah. Free throw is up and good. You could essentially say the rebuild is over. The rebuild was officially ruled over when we acquired Donovan Mitchell. So returning to the floor, Devontae Graham with Collins, Sohan, Johnson, and Wesley for the Spurs. Hopefully Okoro, Allen, Garland, Mitchell on the floor for the Cavs. Free throw number 2 is up and good for Ev. See Dylan Windler over there, not in street clothes. That's always a good sight. All right, so here is I believe this is Wesley. Inside for Collins. The lob ahead. Up and good. Nearly foul too, but nope. Good job avoiding the foul, I guess. Here's Garland against Graham. DG forces the switch. On the screen. Stops. Out Mitchell. 4-3. He's good. Yeah, Darius has done the whole don't score thing again. He's doing it again, just like he did last game. Where he doesn't even want to score. He's more or less just distributing. Wesley against Allen. Floater. Good. Up 15. Or 14. 2:45 to go. Here's Okoro to Mobley. Garland against Wesley. Mobley. Oh, nice pass out to Okoro. Here's Mitchell. Inside. Floater. Too strong. Needed to more or less go for the rim. And here's a lob and a messy lob. But the rebound is put up and in by Graham. Got lucky there. 2:17 to go here in the half. Up by 12. Garland drives. Allen. Floater. Good. Does a little dramatic slide afterwards. 2:05 to go. Here's Wesley. Over for Johnson. Johnson drives baseline. Gets caught up. Here's Graham. Inside Sohan. Floater. Good. Not even a floater. It was like a mid-range. Up by 12. 1:44 to go. 1:39 to go. Here's Mitchell over to Garland. Garland. Mitchell again. Mitchell. Oh, step back. Oh, God. Oh, God. He made him hit the deck and step back. In your face. Oh, God. Up and... Oh, he got hit in the face. Allen got whacked in the face. Offensive foul. What is with our guys getting hit in the face? This is some precious material. Especially these two things right here. Poor guy, he's getting whacked. Let's see what happens. Oh, damn. A cheek right here. Like a upper elbow to the cheek. 1:17 to go here in the half. Up 15. Here's Garland. Goose-egg Garland drives right to the rim. Goes up and he's fouled. So Darius Garland can actually score this time. Oh, that step back by Mitchell was disgusting. He's so fluid with it. God, he is disgusting when he does that crossover, like step back. Ugh. Force the dude to hit the deck. Up and good. Hey, DG scored. No goose egg. If I was the Cavs, if I was one of the Cavs players, every time a player like Darius or somebody didn't score, the next day at their locker in practice, I would leave a goose egg. Free throw number 2 is good. I would just leave a goose egg. Nah, because that'd be weird. All right, Cavs up by 17. Here's Collins. Calls for Graham to come get to it. Graham around a screen. Floater, good. Another mid-range floater jumper thing. Less than a minute to go. Up by 15. Mitchell. Mitchell around a screen. Forces a switch with Wesley here. Sizing up his man. Fires for 3. It's good. Oh, he's cooking now. Oh, yeah, he's cooking now. He's feeling himself now. 18-point lead. 31 seconds to go. Over. Oh, I could have been a steal if there was someone there. And then there could have been another steal. He went, wow, hey, good job by Evan to stay straight up. My dude stood straight up. Didn't, bend or anything. That could have been a foul if he wasn't careful. 15 seconds to go. Up by 16 points. Mitchell against Sohan. Mitchell sizing up his man. Step back. Over to Mobley. Hook. Short. And here comes Sohan. Heave ho is no good. And after 2 quarters of play, Cavs up 16, and Mitchell's been cooking. He's been cooking. He's been cooking them. And you see Popovich talking to the ref about something, maybe about what happened on that step back. Oh, well. So anyways, let's go through the box score. I know you're going to love to see this, huh? So at halftime for the Spurs, it's been all Keldon Johnson at this point. 15 points for him. After that, it's 9 for Collins, 7 for Branham, 6 for Bates Diop, and 4 for Sohan. Off the bench, 4 for Graham, and then 2 apiece for Barlow and Wesley. And then for the Cavs, 23 from Mitchell, 13 for Allen, 10 for Mobley, 3 for Okoro, and 2 for Garland. Off the bench, 7 for Ricky. And then you have 3 for Osman and 2 apiece for Wade and LeVert. So good stuff out of the Cavs up to this point. Love to see that. You truly do. Just it happened fast, yeah. Yeah, Spider is cooking right now. And the Cavs finished off with a 31-30 second quarter after winning the first 34-19. 65 points at halftime. It's usually like the over Indiana at halftime. 32-26 New York over Brooklyn after one. 36-27 Miami over Denver after one. You have Orlando, Chicago, and New Orleans and OKC. All right, guys, I will be right back. Okay, I'll put up a scoreboard for you so you can admire the loveliness that is our lead at halftime. I'll be right back, guys. All righty, we're back. Spurs, since Tim Duncan retired, have been sorry. Yeah. In fact, I'm gonna have let's have a little bit of fun, shall we? So let's go through. Let's see how they have done. So Spurs playoff history. Let's just take a look at their playoff history over the last year or so. Over the years. Let me turn this off. There we go. Let's get you some stats and stuff. Read their history. Little history lesson. All right, let's take a look at the Spurs playoff history over the last couple years. Subscribe, hit the bell, become a member to playoffs, otherwise they'd be in here right now. But their last playoff game says have faith. that the balls will fall your way. Because if they do, you guys might be back before you know it. With Keldon Johnson, KBD, Sohan, Branham, and then we'll see about what happens at the in the draft lottery. If they end up with a top 3 pick, they're still going to get a fantastic player. But if they get number 1 and they get Wembenyama, oh boy, oh boy. Solid first quarter. I need Garland 13 more points, Allen 4 more rebounds, and Allen 7 points on my bet hits. We'll see. I think Garland's going to turn up in the second half. I think he'll turn up in the second half. He did this before too. But knowing us, knowing you, Rays, he'll end up with freaking 12 points. And then Allen will get 3 more rebounds and he'll have 6 points. That'll be the ultimate tease. That would be the ultimate tease. Need Cavs to cover minus 14.5, and I win my huge bet. God, you got a lot of bets going. But there's a look at the Larry O'Brien trophy. Wow. That's still crazy, the fact that we have that thing, because LeBron and company came back from down 3-1 lead. That happens to me a lot. That's why I bet spread a lot now. Yeah, you bet spread. So as long as they win, they cover 14. Yep. See if that keeps up. Alrighty, but it's been a good game so far. I've been very impressed with how the Cavs have been playing, not only tonight so far, but really ever since we lost to Miami. To Miami, and then that fight happening between Mitchell and Dylan Brooks, that woke our team up. And ever since then, they've been playing really well. I also bet on Flames and Sens, Wild and Panthers, Red Wings and Canucks, all to go over 6.5 goals. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't do hockey like that. Because knowing me, I'd vote for a game to go over 6, and it would be like a 1-0 game or something stupid like that. That's just my luck. I'm going to bet tonight. Oh. What is it? Oh, damn. Sixers, Rockets. Wow. So we're probably still like another maybe 5-10 minutes from the second half getting underway. Oh man. But I hope you guys are enjoying it. I sure am. It's gonna be really weird, going through like almost a week of no basketball. But I will say, it'll be nice. Not having to, I can rest my voice a little bit. I'll probably do like a stream or a video, talking about the team. I'm gonna do a stream probably right before the season resumes, giving my second half predictions. Oh, that kaleidoscope thing is trippy that they have there. It's like a tunnel. That's so weird looking. Oh, that's trippy. I think it's Jared Allen like dribbling a basketball, bouncing a basketball, and the way it's going, it's like, yeah, you have to be seeing it right now. That's trippy, and it's in like multicolors. But on the broadcast tonight, they have, of course, John Michael and the czar himself, Mike Fratello. Now, you may be like, Crazy Dog, why doesn't Fratello do every game? Well, in case you didn't know, he also does Clippers games. I didn't know that either until, I guess, a little while, about a couple months ago, about a month or two ago. I remember someone talking about how he does Clipper games. So, of course, the Clippers don't play tonight. Otherwise, he'd be doing their game. I don't know if he's like a permanent guy on their broadcast, but it seems as though when the Clippers are playing after us, Obviously, he'll be over there. I don't think he can do both teams unless like they're very close together. I don't know like exactly what his schedule is, but they're showing the numbers at the half. 54% from the field, 7 of 16 from three. That's fantastic for the Cavs. They're showing Ricky Rubio putting up some shots. I feel like our team has really taken off ever since he came back. The Cavs are 37 and 22 overall, 24 and 6 at home. Most of our losses at home have come to Western Conference teams. The other two losses, of course, came to the Nets. I think the Raptors. Yeah. Nets and Raptors. And then the Spurs, they're 14 and 43 overall, 5 and 22 on the road. Ugh. And again, they've won 2 games in the new year. Ugh. Tank. That's the tank for you. You know, I know that feeling, Spurs fans. If there's any watching, I know that feeling. My team lost 26 in a row the first year without LeBron, the first time. That was painful. You know, I can somewhat name that starting five too. You know, Ryan Hollins was a starter for us. Anderson Varejao, I think Jamario Moon, Anthony Parker. And there was someone else too. His name escapes me. That's maybe the one I can't remember. We had some wonky guys playing for us. Of course, later on, I think that year we actually traded for Baron Davis. We acquired Baron Davis out of nowhere for some reason. And they gave us the pick. The Clippers did that, I believe, became Kyrie Irving. Oh, man. That's crazy, isn't it? When you really think about it. Ramon Sessions, that's who it was. I just remembered now. Ramon Sessions. I don't know why. I saw Jordan Poole's face on the commercial. I'm like, that's Ramon Sessions. Getting a lot. Ramon Sessions, Ryan Hollins. I think it was like Anthony Parker, Anderson Varejao, and Antoine Jameson or something crazy like that. My God, what ugly lineup that was. And that's the sucky part about first term LeBron with the Cavs. Dan Gilbert and company, they refused to go out and get him like legit help. All the guys that they would go get for him were like old guys, like Shaq, past his prime Shaq, past his prime Ben Wallace, like middle of his prime to end of his prime Antoine Jameson. They were huge for him, but when we needed him the most, he got hurt. So we are ready to get back to the second half here. What did I think of the Super Bowl? That was one hell of a game. Yeah, Danny Green is. I haven't seen him on the bench, so I don't think he's there yet. If we don't see him on Wednesday, we will definitely probably see him after the break. You'd think. Anyway. All right, so on the floor, it's Collins, Sohan, Bates Diop, Johnson, and Branham for the Spurs. Mobley, Okoro, Allen, Garland, Mitchell for the Cavs. Here's Branham over to Bates Diop. Johnson against Okoro. Drives in. Gets shut down. Kicks it out. 2 on the shot. Oh, he traveled. Shot clock was winding down, so he would have had to put up probably a panic shot, and it probably wouldn't have went in or something, but no one else probably would have. Anyways, Cavs take over. I hear a Newble. Oh, God. Sasha Pavlovich, Delonte West. Oh. Mitchell over to Mobley. Here's Garland. Working inside. Stops. Floater is good. Oh, so here we go. Garland's going to start cooking now. Just like he did last game. The last time he did that. Branham over to Sohan. Sohan against Garland, getting harassed. Goes up, gets blocked by Allen. Cavs will take it the other way. Mitchell up ahead for Okoro. Okoro thought about the 3, gives it to Mitchell. Mitchell's like, chill. Mitchell works inside. Up. Good for 2. I keep saying floater. It was a jumper. Pretty sexy jumper, too, if I might say so myself. Here's Collins for 3. That's no good. Taken by Sohan. And then the dunk by KBD. It was not even a dunk. It was like a light layup. I am freaking all over the place right now. 10:34 to go. Garland drives over to Allen. Floater. That's a floater. No good there. Little light on the force, Mr. J.A. Here's Sohan, baseline. Runs into Allen and he yeets it to the backcourt. That thing, my God, Sohan. He whipped that sucker. Kidoki. Noise score. Yes, very nice. So Mitchell to inbound, up by 18 points. Drives inside, kicks it out to Mitchell. He'll fire for three. It's good. I think Mitchell himself is cooking the Spurs, man. Sheesh. 9:57. He got 28 points. He might have for 40. What am I supposed to do, man? He had me spinning around. Had me doing this. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Man, come on now. That three ball is silky smooth. Here's Collins. Corner. Branham. Three. Good. Branham was probably one of the best players on the Buckeyes team last year. He was that guy. Just like, I think, was it Sensabaugh for this year's team? Pretty much. But here's Garland working against Sohan. Don't travel, dude. I swear you probably traveled almost twice now. Mitchell for three. Short. Almost saved by Allen. Yeah, just a little light on the, again, a little light on the shot there. Ain't up against Garland. Inside for Collins. Over to Johnson. I got fouled. Boy, when can Danny Green make his debut? Probably Wednesday. If not Wednesday, it'll be after the break. They might want to take their time with him. I don't know. I don't even know if he's in the building. I don't see him on the bench. Yeah, I don't see him next to Isaiah or Diakite. I don't think he's there yet. Sure, we'll see him on Wednesday. Free throw number 2 is good. So he makes them both. Up 16. Garland takes it up the floor. Garland drives around a screen. Up. Florida was a little off. The lob, I should say, was a little off. Sohan up. No. Got his own rebound. Putback is good. 14-point lead for the Cavs. 8:35 to go. Okay, guys, come on. Here's Garland. Drive, spins over to Allen, who lost the ball. And then an easy 2 the other way. 12-point lead. Hey, JB, you can call a timeout to settle the guys down a little bit, you know? But no, he's going to let these guys go on a run because that's what he loves to do. Garland. Dancing around. Crosses into the paint. Off balance is good for 2. Off balance. Float, fight away. Beats Diop. Over to Collins for 2 is good. Foot was on the line. 74-62. Garland. On a screen. Drives. Floater is good for Garland. Timeout Spurs. 28 for Mitchell. 8 for Garland. 13 for Allen. 10 for Mobley. Garland's still going to get like a decent amount of points too. He's relying heavily on his mid-range. He's not really going to that 3 ball. He's letting Mitchell do that. Mitchell's been silky smooth tonight. Just a couple near misses that have like rimmed out or ricocheted off the rim or whatever. By the way, score updates in the games that matter. 51-51 Denver Miami. Just past halfway in the second quarter. And 49-45 Knicks over the Nets. 5:57 left in the second quarter. I say those games matter because those two teams are right beneath us. And the Sixers are winning, but they're beating the dang Rockets. I mean, the Rockets are the Rockets. But it's only like, what, a 5-point game. So if Houston wants to help us out, that'd be wonderful. I would love if Houston could help us out. That would be lovely. Spurs coach in that timeout. Yep. Just do not lose by 30 plus. No, Popovich ain't going to be like, don't lose. No, he's going to try and win. Yeah, Garland's starting to heat up a little bit. Cavs need to maintain a 20-25 point lead the whole game. I'm disappointed. It's tough because then the bench comes in, and you got to rely on the bench to keep it up. Keep doing what the starters did. Really wish we could see Denny Green tonight. We could see Wendler tonight if things get out of hand. Get his first actual action, I think, of the year in a legit game. That would be wonderful, seeing Wendler out there. Yeah, if you're enjoying the stream, as always, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'll be live on Wednesday for Cavs and Sixers. And then, as of the moment, I will be live for the All-Star festivities. I might go live for not the celebrity, but the Rising Stars challenge, the games. I might go live for those games. Might. I don't know if I will, though. Probably not, if I'm being honest, because I did last year because it was in Cleveland. Might not do it this year. But I will be live for All-Star Saturday night and the All-Star game. If we get a Dylan Windler bucket, I will be satisfied. So it was the Mavericks. That's right. I was like, it was either the Mavs or the Hawks, and it was the Mavs. Greg Popovich got his first NBA win against his in-state rival Mavericks. That's crazy. When the bench stood up, and I noticed it was because of outstanding defense, not because they were shooting lights out. Yeah. Okay, so we are back to the action here. Okay. All right. Bates Diop. Here's Branham. Out to Collins. Good defense by Garland. And a 3-second violation. It's on Mobley. Of course, they're all like, I swear Jared Allen enjoys it the most out of everybody. It's like, why are you cheering, bro? Throws up and short. So it doesn't really matter that he had the tech. It's just funny to see them, like, they get happy, they cheer when they have that. So weird. So here's the inbound to Johnson to Bates Diop. Here's Collins against Allen. Johnson up and good off the glass. I wonder if they would still cheer if we were up by 1 and that happened. Yay, it tied it. 6:54 to go. Mitchell. Cavs up 12. And there's a foul on Branham. Barlow is set to come in. Yep, Barlow's coming back in for the Spurs. That's the only change. Malachi Branham. Here's Garland. Inside, Mobley. Spin dunks it home, had to duck while Collins flew above him. 6:38 to go, up by 14. Branham over to Collins, inside Bates Diop. Almost stole it. Good defense. Collins against Mitchell. Lost the ball. Drives against Allen, who's sticking him pretty good. Up, and that's no good. Taken by Mobley. Gives it to Okoro. Okoro up ahead to Garland. Garland finesses over to Mobley. Okoro. Hip drive. Stops. Out to Mobley. Okay, Garland's going to chill it out. Round a screen. Fires for 3. That's rimmed out. Oh, He almost called Bank, but Bank said, no, 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 no. Almost stolen there by Mitchell. Wide open. KBD for three is good. He almost stole that ball, man. My goodness. Up by 11, 5:45 to go in the game. In the half. I said in the game. In the half. Third quarter. Oh, third quarter. Garland out to Mobley. Fires for three. That is no good. Come on, guys. Don't start chucking threes now. KBD right down the other way. No good. Now the Cavs are going to press. The lob. The dunk to Okoro. Almost said Mokoro. That was a nice lob. Beautiful lob from Garland to Okoro. I haven't seen that all too often between those two. Johnson getting hooked up a little bit. Turnaround, Joe, no good. Turnaround, Jay's no good. Here comes Mobley going coast to coast. Here he goes, drives in, spins, lost the ball. He might have been trying to kick it out to Okoro. Johnson, oh, almost stolen. Saved it over to Bates Diop. Foul and one. I swear this team's going to freaking blow it. It's if this game gets anywhere near 5, it's like, well, JB, you should have called a timeout before. Oh, well. Cavs just got to stop lollygagging and actually get down to business. Like playing defense. You know, forcing misses. Rubio set to come back in. Yeah, Rubio's coming in for Mobley, it looks like. So they're going to run a 3-guard lineup. Yeah, Levert's in it. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's going to be Levert and Rubio returning for the Cavs. Okay. Here's Mitchell. Pull up for 2 is good. Wow. 30 points for Spida. Here's Graham. Over for Johnson for 3 is good. 9-point lead. Come on, Cavs. Let's get serious. Rubio over to Allen. Here's Mitchell. Guarded by Graham. Mitchell. Drives. Floater up. Good. Or jumper. I keep saying floater. It's a jumper. Tied. But he made it regardless. He made it. 84th, 73. Kevin got tipped out by somebody. I couldn't see who it was. Was it Rubio that did that? But it's still Spurs ball. See, oh, nice pass. Oh, yeah. Okoro takes a seat. Vert's out there with Osman. Inside. Up. Good. Osman's over here just hacking away, trying to foul him. 475 Cavs. Here's Rubio. Over for Mitchell. Here's Allen. Here, give it to Levert. Levert drives out to Osman for 3. It's gone. Love when Chetty comes in and gets a bucket. 87-75. Wesley. Okay, here's Barlow. Graham. Graham against Osman. Step back. Deep 3. Short. Taken by Mitchell. Mitchell's going to take it up. Watch out for Barlow. Oh, he's going to. Oh, he wanted to do it, but I think he didn't have a good balance on it. He wanted to do it so bad again. Sizing him up. He'll drive. Gets fouled. Foul, I believe, is on Wesley. And we have a TV timeout or a timeout on the floor. I think it'll be the Cavs. All right, 87-75, 32 for Mitchell. Does he actually get to the 40 points that I said he would have? This has to be like the 20th or so game that he's had 30 points. There's a streak that he had that he was like getting 30 almost every game. There was a period where he wasn't really getting that. But now it's like he's back to doing that again. Which is bad news for our opponents, that's for sure. That's for certain. Because if he starts cooking, oh, watch out. You know within the first 5 or 10 minutes of a game if he's cooking or not. 5, the bank must be closed. Yeah. Yeah, especially because it's a Monday. Yep. What's Allen's PRA? 13, 7, and 0. So he's got 20 total. No assists, though. 13 points, 7 rebounds. Mitchell's got 32, 2, and 3. Osman has 6 points and 2 rebounds. That's it. Allen, yeah, 13 and 7. He was eating earlier, but I think a lot of it has to do with like who he's guarding when it comes to rebounds. Score update, New Orleans leads OKC 33-25. That game is just getting underway in the second quarter. And 25-21 Orlando over Chicago after one. And Orlando all of a sudden is a team that might slip into the play-in. You know, it's like they were 6-20 at one point, I believe, and they're looking like a team that could legit be good in a year or two. Especially when you have, I mean, if they play their cards right, and if their guys get, you know, if they can stay healthy with the Wagners and the other guys that they have, they could be a legit threat within the next couple of years if they play their cards right. The teams are going to use the Cavs as like a basis, like, oh, we got to do what they do. So Sohan will enter for Collins, and someone's coming in for Barlow. ESPN hasn't said who it is yet. It'll be Messi in for Barlow. Need him to hit 29. Well, he needs 9. So 9 points and 9 points slash rebounds. I'll say 6 points and 3 rebounds. Here's Mitchell for 3. That rims off, no good. Caught a bad side of the rim. Here comes Graham the other way. He'll give it off to Messi. Here's Wesley against Rubio. Good pressure. Forces a switch. Drives. Blocked by Allen. And they're going to call a foul. So they got all ball there. Wow. AB is going to challenge this. You see Spider and Garland at the scorer's table. They're laughing like, ha. So yeah, we're going to challenge this. Interesting time to challenge, though. I mean, let's see. It was close. That's all ball. I mean, oh, his arms touched. And your arms are going to touch. It's more about your hands. That's what they worry about. Hands, really. Knowing these refs, they're going to say, oh, no, those challenges. With the Spurs, and they have 2 shots. That's what the refs are going to do. They're going to do us like that. This is the kind of the perfect game to have for Fratello on the broadcast against a bad team like the Spurs. You know, Fratello gives you the knowledge. Kind of wish they would have like Fratello and Michael on there almost all the time, but you mix in a little bit of Austin Carr or Doherty to give the energy. All ball first. They're going to say it's because of the body contact. Spurs are cheaters. I don't think they're cheaters. They're like the Chiefs. Yeah, sure, okay. There's no really comparison there. Nah. See what they rule here. There's Jared Allen. talking to one of the assistant coaches about what he saw on the what happened. He's like, "See, I got ball, but I don't know about these refs." He's like, "That's not really a foul. I mean, if you're gonna call like the subtle little push in the back, or he didn't even push him, hand on the back, but I don't know." They're like the Chiefs. About that. So let's see what the ruling is. We should have a ruling here momentarily, I'm sure. By the way, in the MLB, get this. They're going to keep the ghost runner on second rule forever. Like, it's going to be a permanent rule change. I like, because we don't see those 15, 16 inning games. I mean, it could still happen, but yeah. No, they're saying it was a foul on Allen, but the Cavs are challenging. So let's see what the ruling is. The announcer's patiently awaiting the call from the ref. Here we go. Challenge successful. Challenge successful. Yep. Challenge successful. So, challenged by JB. Avoids the foul. And so we're going to have a jump ball between Jared Allen and Wesley, two guys that went to the rim together. Oh, this should be interesting. And it's up and easily won by the Cavs. Whoop-de-doo. Pretends to be shocked. Here comes Rubio. He'll take it up the floor. Gives it to DG. Garland gonna set him up. Garland around a screen. Dances around. Guarded by Wesley. Fires for three. That is way off. Oh my god. What were you doing? What were you thinking there, buddy? Graham floater. Good. Spurs cheating. So Mobley will be coming back in. Garland taking it up. 1:36 to go here in the third. Garland over to Allen. Allen to Levert. Levert drives. Pull up two off the glass and in. Use that glass like it's your best friend. That's what it's there for. 1:20 to go. Up by 12. Drives almost got blocked again. Altered shot. Good defense by Allen. Up ahead. Here's Levert. Almost lost it. Allen. Karras. Lost the ball. Oh, Karras. Careless again. Wide open. Here's Wesley for three. Is short. Rubio going to take it up the other way. Rubio over Levert. Pump fake. Sidestep for three. That's off. I saw that was off the moment he let it go. Here's Wesley. Graham for three. No good. Putback misses. And then a foul on the Cavs. Bassie will go to the line for two. I believe Bassie also used to be a Sixer. So the Spurs essentially taking advantage of the Sixers just giving up on guys. That's an interesting strat. Strat sometimes. You know? I mean, you see that a lot. Teams would give up on players, and then another team will pick them up, and that player dominates, making that other team look stupid. Well, all-time winningest coach, 1,358 wins for Pop. Longest current tenured coach, 27 seasons. Five-time champ. Three-time coach of the year. First free throw is good for Bassie. Second one is good as well. One more points, Allen. Here's Rubio. Gives it off to Garland for three. That's Darius. Stop chucking threes, dude. You're not even really close. Be great if you could stop shot chucking and just go to the rim. 20 seconds to go. Up by 10. Graham drives. Inside. Up. Good. 8-point lead for the Cavs. Cavs slacking off. Here's Garland. He'll drive. Lost it. He gets fouled. Up. Yeah, foul on the floor. So that was the foul to give. Now the Cavs are in the bonus. In the bonus, 3.5 to go here in the third. Rubio gets it. Oh, easy pass for Osman. 1.9 to go. Nobody forgot about Chetty. Sohan chucks it, and that's nowhere close. After 3, Cavs up 91-81. They completely forgot about Osman, who is just lurking under the hoop. Kevin Love is essentially a coach right now. See, look at that. They forgot about him. And Bassey's just like, wait a minute, what? 3 guys on the left side. You have 1 following Levert. Like, dude. Feed the big man. Who on the Spurs is stopping them? Nobody. I mean, if they're really going after it, nobody can stop Allen. I mean, Zach Collins, he's not that big dude. I mean, he's not like Pirtle. Definitely not like Valanciunas. Not at all. I'll tell you one thing, Allen's going to have his hands full in our next game on Wednesday against Embiid. It's been like questionable the last couple games due to a foot injury. Can't wait until he not plays against us because he doesn't respect us like that. No, he'll play. He'll play. Gonna face Harden and Maxey and Embiid, pretty much fully healthy Sixers team. I guess today they signed Dwayne Dedman. So that's already what, 3 of the 4 guys that I had in my video signed already? Wow. Yeah. Terrence Ross, Danny Green, and now Dedman. All that leaves is Will Barton. Wow. Do you think the Lakers got lucky getting D'Lo after their unlucky season and having to deal with Westbrook? I mean, I'm surprised they were actually able to get rid of Westbrook. I'm a Spurs fan, unfortunately. Once we lost Pirtle, we got no bigs. Just taking bets with players going against my Spurs now. It's usually what you see sometimes. Like, people will do that. They're like, I'm just, picking against players going against my team because they ain't got no bigs. I mean, in fact, Evan Mobley got 12 points and 6 rebounds. Surprisingly, Evan doesn't have a double-double already. But Mitchell's been going brazy tonight. He has 32, I believe it is. 32, 34 around there. He might get 40 tonight. Especially if we need him to close out a game. Entering the 4th quarter, Spurs are winless when trailing 0-38. Cavs are 27-5 when leading after 4. Here's Mobley. Inside, Levert goes up and gets whacked. And he'll get up. A little slow, but he is up. That's good. Pretty tricky spot to be under the hoop like that. So Sohan, Bates, Diop, Bassey, Graham, and Wesley on the floor for the Spurs. Rubio, Mobley, Osman, Levert, and Garland on the floor for the Cavs. Osman for 3 is no good. That's short. That'll go out of bounds. Spurs ball. Here we go with the shot chucking again. I can understand Osman because he actually made a couple or whatever. Here's Bassey. Over to Graham around a screen. Drives. Pull up for 2 is no good. Bassey takes the rebound off to Sohan. Sohan was blocked by Osman, but there's a foul. Osman came from behind trying to swat that thing like Braun, though. Sheesh. 11-17 to go. It's 10-point game. Oh, he was so close to blocking that shot. Oh, Sohan shooting free throws one-handed. You don't usually see a lot of different forms like that anymore. As Okoro returns, Mobley with Garland, Rubio, Levert out there, and no other changes for the Spurs. So here's Rubio. Rubio over to Garland. Garland drives, pull up two is there's like an awkward pull up two, but he got it in anyway. 93-83 Cavs, 10:57 to go. Hates Diop over to Sohan. Drives against Levert. Pull up two is good. 10:43 to go. Up 8. Rubio taking it up. Here's Garland. Garland against Wesley. Drives. Off balance, up and good again. Look at Mobley being a good teammate, helping him up afterwards. That's the second straight off balance little floater he's put up. And a tech on Garland. Come on. Just freaking soft refs. I mean, like you get a no call and he misses the free throw. Oh, don't lie. I'd be like, I was freaking whacked, dude. I was whacked, man. What the heck, man? Bates Diop will give it in to Wesley. 10 minutes to go. Wesley, pull up two is good. Oh, 10:07 to go. Here's Garland. Gets stripped by Wesley, and he'll have the easy 2. Timeout Cavs. Here we go, derping around again. This team just... How did we let the Spurs get back into this? Well, they started making shots, and we're out here shot chucking. And besides Mitchell, everyone else has been kind of softy a little bit. Mitchell's been the one getting buckets for us, which that's what he always does. Mobley has 12 points. Allen has 13 and 12 for Garland. Good recovery by DG. I mean, he still hasn't made a 3 tonight. Okoro is still sitting on 1 made 3. I know that person on Twitter who bet him to have 2 threes made. He's probably sweating it out a little bit. Philly has taken a good lead on Houston, 97-83. Charlotte's up 17 over Atlanta early in the fourth, 117-100. Denver over Miami, 72-69. Nice. Brooklyn up on New York, 63-60. Of course, the freaking Knicks are going to sell. 38-35 Orlando over Chicago. That's still about near halftime. New Orleans is smacking OKC 55-35. That game is just past halfway around there, about 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. 19-17 Minnesota over Dallas early on, and that's past halfway in the first. The only other 2 games left are the 10 o'clock games. Washington, Golden State at 10. Lakers and Portland at 10. Wow. Cavs are derping around, man. They can't be doing this. We need Denny Green out there now. I mean, we can definitely get back up to a 14-point lead around there. We just need to get our minds back in the game. We're just around here lollygagging around. I've never seen a team just squander a double-digit lead like this team does. But then when they lock back in, they're a damn good team. Mainly it's when Mitchell's back out there, because all he does is get buckets. But yeah, Rubio learning to close out games. This was a problem for us, that first losing streak of the year when we went out west. we had a lead in, I think, every game on that trip, and we blew it every game, pretty much, that we lost. We went into LA, beat the crap out of them, and then after that, we lost, I think, the rest of the games on that trip. So Mitchell returns. He's in for Garland with Rubio, Okoro, Allen, and Mobley. For the Spurs, it's Sohan, Bates, Diop, Branham, Bassey, Wesley. Here's Mitchell against Sohan. Over for Allen against that Bassey, and there's a foul. Foul on Sohan. That is his first. But yeah, Mitchell has 32. 32 for Donovan. He might be able to hit 40. There's Mobley. Gets the inbound. Working against Bates Diop. Here's Allen. And there's an offensive foul on Mitchell. He was in a bit of a tug battle with Sohan. Allen was patiently waiting for him to get him the ball, and nobody else was really moving. See, they're kind of tied up. So here's the Spurs. Sohan against Mobley. Out to Wesley. Easy 2. 4-point lead. 9:13 to go. Cavs are choking. If we get swept by one of the worst teams in the league, that's just on us. Here's Rubio, and there's a foul on Wesley. Third team foul already. I think the team's just out here lollygagging around. They're acting like it's already a freaking it's like a 20-point lead for the Cavs. Here's Allen. Gets it off to Rubio. Around a screen. Mitchell fires for 3. That's no good, but Allen races to get the rebound. Get it back. Go up. And he misses. Got the rebound again. Misses again, but he's fouled. Choking. Man. Noises. Great job by Mitchell. Never giving up on that. Getting the rebound twice. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots. And, yeah. It's really been to the line a whole lot tonight. Good job by Allen, too. First free throw is up, and again, too strong. Come on, guys. You're acting like the basket's like a little farther back. Like, come on now. If you're going to bank it in, bank it in. Don't be like halfway there. Free throw number 2 is good. Splits the pair. Up by 5. Wesley takes it up. Guarded by Rubio. Over for Sohan against Mobley. Drives in on him. Stuck in a situation. Ooh, bad pass. Cavs ball. Tried to get it in, I think, to Johnson, and it just was a little... Oh, no, Johnson's not even out there. I think it was to Bates Diop. Just a bad pass. Here's Rubio. Make him pay for it, guys. Let's go. He got him hella off balance. Inside for Allen. Back out to Mitchell. Mitchell drives. The lob. What the heck was that? Was he trying to like lob it or something? Or just like throw it to somebody and nobody was there? And an air ball the other way. Here comes Mitchell. Up ahead. Mobley. Fouled. He'll have 2 shots now. Hey, there you go. Putting pressure on him again. Back in my day, Spurs were 43-14. Yeah, they probably were. They haven't won a game in a while. They've won 2 games since the new year. Well, I think they've lost like 12 straight. So yeah, Cavs already in the bonus. 8:01 to go. So for the next 8 minutes, any foul on the Spurs would send us to the line. First one's good for Mobley. Whether it's a blocking foul, off the ball foul, no matter what, it would send us to the line. So it's Collins, Bates, Diop, Johnson, Branham, and Wesley for the Spurs. No other changes for the Cavs. Wonder if they're just going to roll with Rubio in here in the 4th, not Garland. It'd be interesting. Free throw number 2 is no good. Splits the pair. Again. And we've been splitting them pairs lately here. Sheesh. Here's Wesley. Wesley, guarded by Rubio. Gets a screen by Collins. Drives in. Good defense, stolen. Here's Rubio. He gets hit, and that'll send us to the line again for two. There's a little contact there, and that'll be Wesley's third, I believe. Yeah, that's already his third. Cavs in the bonus. So Mr. Rubio can meander on over to the free throw line and shoot two more free throws. 3 from Mitchell. 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Allen's got 13 and 10 and 2. First one is good. If we lose to the Spurs, lose to this Spurs team, that would be embarrassing, considering how good we've been and how bad they've been. 7:42 to go. One more free throw coming up. And it's good. Good job, Rick. Ricky! 8-point lead for the Cavs. Let's see if they can build up this lead again. Only 7 points off of turnovers. They have 15. Branham out to Collins. Collins. Johnson. Guarded by Okoro. Oh, stolen. Oh, it was going to be stolen, but he kept it. Dude, Mitchell's lurking. He's trying to get a steal. Got to put it up. Pull up for two is airballed. 24-second violation. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, there wasn't 24-second. Wow, okay. I guess because we established possession before. But here's Mitchell. Stops. Oh, he's draws a foul. Okay. That's on Branham. When in doubt, just draw a foul. You need Allen to get 4 more points. I don't know if he's going to get the ball. San Antonio is calling timeout. So, it honestly should be 120 to 85. Yeah, this might be like the third team or whatever that we've allowed 100 points to. And you know why? Because it's mainly 3 guys, really. It's Johnson, Branham, and Collins. Mainly Johnson. If Keldon Johnson didn't play, this game would be way different. Low-key. Yeah, 48-41 Orlando just before half. 60 to 51 New Orleans at halftime over OKC. 85-77 Denver over Miami. That's probably the game we really want to care about the most. But New York is up over Brooklyn 72-71. So New York and Denver win. That helps us out even more than honestly Philly, because I mean they're facing Houston. Houston's not very good, as we've seen. We blew the doors off of them in their house. But we face Philly on Wednesday. So if we win on Wednesday, we could be tied with them, or at least partially, for third place in the East. And to get out of fourth place right before the break. I think we would be in third because we would have the tiebreaker. We would have won our first 2 meetings. But overall, camp's looking good. Had a little bit of a lull period there, but I think they've woken up again. Mainly because they just got to get focused. You know, they got to lock in again, and they got to stop lollygagging around. Like, they're playing around like they're up by 15 with like a minute to go. Like, no, buddy, you're time left. I was scared of the Nets for the playoffs. Today, I think some 8th graders could beat them. I wouldn't say that. They still got a young, good team. They got some ballers now, thanks to the Suns. Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, Cam Thomas, of course, is already there. They got some good players like Claxton, Dinwiddie, DFS. But are they going to be a threat for the playoffs? Probably not. They might win a game or 2. Maybe. Like, Dinwiddie going berserk, or someone like that. Cam Thomas dropping 50. But, I mean, against like the Sixers, the Cavs, Celtics, Bucks, I don't know how good I don't know how they'd be. Anthony, you trying to say something, bro? What are you trying to say? Free throw up and good for Mitchell. First one is up and the second one is up and good. Makes them both, what is it, 34 points now for Spida? 35 for Spida. Mobley, that was actually pretty sexy, not going to lie. So 101.93, 640. Ultimate. Oh, saves it. Barely. Rubio's all over him. Lost the ball briefly. Out. 3-ball. Johnson. No good. Taken by Rubio. Up. Coro from having an easy dunk. A dunk on that ball. Break. We had depression of the season so far. Yeah. Mitchell to inbound. Here's Okoro. Here's Rubio. Not Okoro. Blech. Rubio. Oh, nice pass to Allen. Drives inside. Hook is short. Allen's been very quiet, really, since he went off early on. Kicks it out. Corner. Good defense by Rubio. Floater, good. 5:45 to go. Down by 8. And it looks like, yep, Garland will be coming back in. Next dead ball. Rubio over to Mitchell. He'll drive. Goes reverse up. Misses. Put back. Dunk by Mobley. Up on aisle 4. Oh. Branham against Rubio. Gets a screen. Forces a switch. Collins against Allen. Good help defense by Mitchell, though. Up and no good. 105.95. Mitchell going to take it up. I don't think Allen's going to score the rest of the game. 5 minutes to go. KBD set the comeback in. Step back. Fires for 3. That's a little off. Johnson takes the rebound. Guarded by Rubio. And he lost the ball. It'll stay with the Spurs. And with that, Garland will return. I think so. Yeah, the Blue Jackets will be back. They got Gaudreau. They got Line. Their defense is just what hurts. And injuries have really killed them this year. Their top defenders out. You know, Werenski. Voracek's been out pretty much a while. A couple months with a concussion. His career might be over. Goaltending has been abysmal this year. They can't keep the puck out of their own net. Here's Mitchell, guarded by Bates Diop. Here's Garland, driving baseline. Over for Allen. Nice job by getting Mobley and got to do something with it. And he yeets it. Oh, Okoro. Of course, leave it to Okoro to be the buzzkill. Should have just went up with it. Maybe could have drew a foul. A little misdirected. 4:20 to go. Here comes the Spurs. 4:15. Johnson against Okoro. Gives it off to Collins against Allen. Collins looking around, dancing around, almost stolen. Oh, hand in the face a little bit there. No call on the offensive foul. KBD, nowhere close. 24-second violation. Kind of like a little ball don't lie moment there because dude Garland got hit in the face again. No call. For April Fool's Day, I should stream them. Nah. Not wasting my time with them right now. Garland, here's Mobley. Mitchell, nice pass. Someone needs him to have 2 more points, I believe. 29 points off turnovers. Here's Graham. Oh, that's another shove to the face. 3-ball, good. 3:26 to go, up by 9. Garland going to take it up against Graham. Garland, 3:15 to go. Here's Mitchell against Bates Diop. On the screen. Pull up 2. Short. Or a little off. Not short. And it's stolen away. Ooh, look at that. Damn. Mitchell. Good for 2. How did that happen? You just see freaking Mobley on the ground and he like rolls the ball over to Mitchell, who gets the 2 for hockey. Pittsburgh is closer to Cleveland and Miles and Columbus. So I'm rooting for Pittsburgh in any sport. Step back. 4-3 is good. But a foul on the floor. I think it's on the Cavs. It's on Garland or something. Garland at this point has 15. He has a total of 16 points in total. 15 points, but 11 rebounds. Kashmir throw up a prayer. Yeah. Yeah. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Spurs. Maybe. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Here's the inbound again from Graham. Corner for Johnson. Baseline. Up and another foul. Has the foul. I believe that's his 4th. 3rd or 4th. ESPN, I think, says it's his 3rd. Yeah, it's his 3rd. Free throw is up and good. One more coming up. Juju Schuster last night. Me? No. I wasn't rooting for him. Free throw number 2 is too strong, no good. Taken by Mobley. And he'll give it off to Okoro, who gives it off to Garland. DG going to take it up the floor against. Stolen by Graham. Oh my God, Devontae. Up ahead. Mitchell. 2:16 to go. Wow. 4:08 to go here in the game. Garland. Dagger him. Garland drives up and good for 2. 2 minutes to go. Here's Johnson. In a little bit of a situation. Kicks it out to Branham. Branham against Mitchell. Goes up and gets a 2. 1:41 to go. Cavs up 10. Looks like it was a Barlow, Bassey, and someone else coming in. Wesley. Yeah. Garland against Branham around a screen. Pull up 2. It's good. 16 for DG. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the Spurs. 1:17 to go. 9-1 in the last 10 going into the Philly game, and that one loss was by 3 to the Miami Heat. A game where we shot like crap. 113-101. Here's Graham. Drives. Baseline over. Bassey 2 is good. I'm sorry, it's Barlow. Barlow 2 is good. 1:09 to go. Up 10. Mitchell drives. Up and gets the 2. And 41 for Donovan Mitchell. Because, of course, right? 41 points for Spider. Wesley inside. Here's Barlow. Almost stolen. And Graham 3 is good. That'll do just enough to get us, get him under that double digit. Prevent us from having another double digit W. Nothing worse than an Ohio born Pittsburgh fan. Yeah. Especially ones that are from Cleveland. 21 seconds to go. Kick ball. Playing soccer with it now. Quite a bit of Pittsburgh fans support Cavs. I mean, we had LeBron, so why not give a got a free championship play? Yeah. Yep. Here's Mitchell with 27 seconds to go. What's he going to do with it? Oh, nice to Allen. Floater. It's good. 2 points. Did he need that? Someone said he needed 4 more points. Well, he has. I think he got you those 4 points, right? Up and oh, of course he makes that and one. Yeah, we're not going to get this double-digit win here. It's going to be a lot closer than I wanted. 7 seconds to go. He throws up and good. Wesley nails the 2, nails the and 1. Kicked out to Garland. He'll take it up. And that is going to do it, guys. Cavs are going to win this one 117-109. And they have now won 7 in a row. Popovich and JB, little meeting at near center court. You see Mitchell and Branham talking 41 points. That is his 6th 40-point game, I think, of the season. 16 of 26, 6 of 13 from the field, from 3, 5 assists, 3 rebounds for Spida. Classic stuff. Yep, East of Cleveland is like Washington and Philly. The next basketball team East, yeah, pretty much. Branham and Wesley talking to DG about something. I can only imagine what. Anyways, let's go to the box score, and then I'm heading out. And I'll be back on Wednesday. So for the Spurs, 25 for Johnson. Solid game out of him as usual. 18 for Branham, 14 for Bates Diop, 11 for Collins, and 10 for Sohan. And then off the bench, 12 for Graham. And then you had 9 from Wesley, 6 from Bassie, and 4 from Barlow. Roby only played 6 minutes. I didn't even know he was out there. Because he didn't do anything, really. I mean, he got a rebound, and that's it. Didn't play him much. I guess they preferred to stay with what they had. And Zach Collins and Gorky Dieng did not play either. Oh, well. And then Spida, 17 for Allen. Double-double for him and Mobley. 15 and 10 for Mobley. 16 for Garland. And 5 for Okoro. And then off the bench, you got 9 from Rubio. 8 from Nets, too. That's interesting. I guess they preferred to stick with what they had before. Makes me think, what are they going to do when Danny Green is here? I wonder. So, yeah, the Cavs are 38-22. And if you're wondering, how many more wins do they need to equal last year's total? Let's actually take a look real quick. Let's take a peek. I bet there are Pittsburgh fans that root for the Cavs. Yeah, there are. A ton. Or a ton. Awesome revenge game. Go Cavs. Stay safe. You already know it, Captain. For real, for real. So you look at the schedule last year. Let's see how many wins we had last year. I think we had like 48, didn't we? We had. Does it like not say? Oh no, here we go. 44. Yeah, we were 44-38 last year. I think we had 48 wins, but we only had 44. Dang. 5 wins. No. Yeah, No, and we're not even at the All-Star break yet. Last year, of course, we were doing really well, and where we won 104-96, marking in a 22 in that game at home. Yeah. After that game, we won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games after that. That's insane. We won 7 games after that. We completely fell off after Allen got hurt. Hurt his thumb or this middle finger, I think it was. I mean, heck, to end the year, we literally lost 3 straight games before beating Milwaukee in a gimme game because they rested everybody. But yeah, lost to Philly by 4, lost to Orlando by 5, lost to Brooklyn by 11. That was tough. That was a rough stretch. This team is just so good right now. Crazy Dog, do you think the Cavs could add anybody else besides Danny Green? I haven't really heard of them doing that. I know that's what some of you are thinking. I think they will. I think they're going to stick with what they have. If they do make any moves, it's going to involve maybe the backup center, which would then lead to them have to getting rid of. They would have to get rid of Rolo probably for that. But I don't think they're going to make any more moves. But hey, you never know. Maybe they will. Maybe they want to get a better backup center for the playoffs. I don't know. But that's gonna wrap it up for this one, guys. And am I happy with the coach? Hell yeah, I'm happy with the coach. Love isn't getting any playing time. Well, I mean, Dean Wade, I guess, is getting the playing time. Not to mention, Love ain't giving you much. His defense has been kind of booty all his entire career, pretty much, except well, especially since he left Minnesota. But he's also his shot has been completely shot. He has no shot, literally. Like his form is all messed up because of his thumb. And they'd rather give minutes to Dean Wade and see what the younger guys have. But got to give credit to Kevin. You know, he didn't request a trade. He could have easily said, well, if I'm not going to get any minutes, I want out. He could have easily did that, but he didn't. He wants to stick around and at least be a player, I guess, like a player coach. Help out the guys. And also the vibes are immaculate. But yeah, guys, great win by the Cavs tonight. Final game before the All-Star break on Wednesday against the Sixers. 40-point games in franchise history. Spider has 6. Kyrie has 11. And LeBron, of course, 51. Considering how long LeBron was with us, that's crazy. How many 70-point games does LeBron have with the Cavs? None. Neither does Kyrie. I think Kyrie's highest point total with us was 55 against the Spurs, ironically. Salary is so high, though, I figured the front office would want him to play. No, I'm surprised they didn't trade him. But it's like, who would want that contract? Especially if he could shoot, if his shot was there, they would have probably traded him for something. He can't shoot because his thumb is messed up. Still. Like his shot is just not there. And he can't, but at least he plays defense. Or, yeah, his defense is trash, but at least he can shoot. At least he can make threes. He can't. When didn't do anything, but yeah, that was the last time he played. Because then they've started giving the minutes to Dean Wade, I guess. Yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. Again, the final score from tonight 117-109, Cavs win. And I will see you all Wednesday. Final game before the All-Star break. Crazy Dog, what are you going to do during the All-Star break? I'll find something. Probably do a couple videos, rest my voice, wait for something to happen with the Browns. By the way, I think you're going to love the freaking videos I have planned for the Browns this offseason. I'm going to try and do maybe a couple propaganda videos where I hype up the team, hype up like, oh yeah, Nick Chubb's going to be the best running back in the NFL this year. Or Deshaun Watson's going to be coming out and freaking absolutely shredding the defenses. He's going to go off. We're going to see 2020 Deshaun Watson again. I'm telling you, if we get 2020 Deshaun Watson, this team is making the playoffs. If our defense has a pulse. Because 2020 Deshaun Watson led the league in passing yards. He was a top 5 quarterback. We get that next year. Oh my God. If I'm the Browns front office, I'll do a whole video probably this week too during the All-Star break. I do a video. Wow. All-time 3-point field goals. Look at this. Donovan Mitchell is 5th with 178, just behind Mo Williams. And then he's probably going to pass Kevin Love really soon and Wesley Person and, of course, JR in a single season. He could easily pass JR and Wesley with the way he's shooting. Oh, yeah. He already passed Kyrie today. He passed him a little bit ago, I guess, in this game. Watson has happy feet. Well, he's a running quarterback, so if he has any chance to run, he's going to take off. You could say he's just like Baker, but Baker he wasn't a bona fide runner. He wasn't a guy that defenses would have to legit worry about when it comes to running. I legit saw this dude Watson damn near have the most slickest escape I've ever seen out of a sack. This dude damn near, if his wrists didn't hit the turf, that would have been the slickest sack evasion I've ever seen. But I think it would have still been a sack because the ball would have been on the ground or whatever. But the dude damn near like went on all fours and like ducked underneath a guy to avoid a sack. At his best, he is without a doubt probably one of the slipperiest quarterbacks, up there with Lamar and Russ, without a doubt. I guess you could say Mahomes too. It's gonna wrap it up here, guys, and I'll see you all Wednesday for Cavs Sixers, and then we'll see what develops with the Browns. We did lose a couple coaches. We are losing a coach, at least one. Jeff Howard is going to San Diego, going to Los Angeles for the Chargers, or with the Chargers. We might be losing Chris Kiffin too. So when I hear that we're hiring a new guy, I'll make a video on that. I haven't heard anything yet. It's been very quiet in Berea. Jim Schwartz is not letting anything get out right now about that stuff. We haven't heard about any interviews or anything. We did try to interview Matt Burke, I guess, but his current team, I think, was it the Arizona Cardinals, didn't allow it. That's tough. But yeah, once I start hearing rumors about the Browns free agency, I'll make videos on that. And of course, I'll have my I'll have my 5 free agent target videos, and then I'll have my 1 video talking about 5 more free agent targets for the Cleveland Browns. That'll be coming up about a week or so prior to free agency starting. The that period, what was it? Not the moratorium, but like the legal tampering period. Yeah, that's usually when we already know who's going where. By the time free agency actually starts, we already know who's going where. But you already know how we do it. If you've watched my videos long enough, you know how I do it then. Can't believe we're almost like a month away from free agency already. But yeah, football season's officially over, guys. Wow. Now we gotta wait until freaking August again. Or, well, actually July, I guess. Oh, if you really want to get like that, we really gotta wait until what? April? Late April? May for rookie camp? That's when camp season starts. Because we all know once the draft is over, you have rookie camp, then you have OTAs and stuff, then you have mandatory camp, then you have, you know, the other camp, and then you have training camp, and then preseason, and then regular season. It's going to be a fun off season, I'm sure. We'll hear a lot of rumors. I'm sure the Browns are going to be aggressive, trying to, 1, open up cap space, and 2, trying to make this team a team that could win the Super Bowl, because we have a franchise quarterback now. A franchise quarterback who likes massages. I mean, I can't help it that he's horny. Kind of wish he wasn't, though. You know? He's a horny, horny quarterback, I guess. Interesting development from Deshaun Watson. Very interesting. He's horny. Forever horny. Horny, horny, horny. Like, bro, we don't need to know that. Oh well. But I'll see you guys later. Have a good rest of your night. I'm Crazy Dog.